Great. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining us from. Welcome to our Wednesday webinar series. My name is Vanessa and I'm the International Recruitment Manager here at London International Academy. Now, each week, the admissions department here will be hosting a free webinar every Wednesday for you to register for and receive information on different topics, hear from guest speakers, including our own LIA alumni. We will also be sharing some news and updates from around the school, including our new Leah Care Plus program starting in September 2021, a free week of audit classes from your home country, laptop scholarships, and much more. So for those of you joining us today, you might be a student looking for information, you may be a parent, you may already be registered with us for September, or you may be one of our international partners. And we hope that everyone will be able to take something away from this information session today. So thank you for joining us. Just a note, next week, we will be hosting our webinar to speak about the STEM program with our Director of STEM, Mr. William Neal. Now, in today's webinar, we will be going over everything to do with International Baccalaureate Diploma Program with our IB Diploma Program Coordinator and IB Visual Art teacher, Ms. Abira Atik. Now, Ms. Abira is a very passionate IB educator and administrator with 18 years of international teaching experience. She's worked across the Middle East with renowned educational institutions, including the International Schools Group in Saudi Arabia and American schools in Dubai. Ms. Abira has taught the IB curriculum for over 10 years and has been an IB examiner for 7 years. Ms. Abira has illustrated more than 27 educational books and is a practicing artist with numerous group and solo exhibitions held worldwide. She is committed to the academic excellence of Leah's IB program and to the success of all IB students through a safe, multicultural, open-minded learning environment, which is the foundation of the IB program. So thank you for joining us, Abira. Now let's get started. Please enjoy this 2-minute video on the IB Diploma program.
I think the IB Diploma program puts the student in a center of a very global context.
The emphasis is on the process of knowing. Once they get their hands on the process, they will continue with that love for learning. So they are more interested in how to learn.
DP, it really gives you a lot of opportunity to challenge yourself.
I can learn to step out of boundaries without breaking the rules. Traditional schooling doesn't teach that.
They don't just understand individual subjects, they understand the context of those subjects. So I think they have a broader base of understanding how individual subjects fit into just knowledge as a whole.
It really integrates the community more. They become quite a part of the school because they're involved in the various activities.
It gives the students a much broader view of life and it prepares them in a much better way.
It allows for that flexibility to be able to meet different needs of students to maximize the potential.
The diploma program offers a wonderful opportunity. Once you're in university, the payoffs are enormous.
Our DP learners go off to university and they come back and they say, I feel really equipped for this. That confidence will carry them through further.
CAS gives me an opportunity to be better at things that aren't strictly academic and help other people.
The extended essay really opens your mind and view on the world. If I were in another system, I wouldn't think of writing or researching on a topic in such depth.
Learning doesn't only happen in the classroom, but it's a continuous experience that should go on throughout your entire life.
In TOK, we basically question things like how do we know what we know? Who determines what is right and wrong?
It sort of instills this life experience in you that you would use somewhere else, whether it is with your family when you grow up or with your friends.
You're always learning whilst you're on an adventure, and it's a personal adventure.
At the end of the diploma program, you have a very knowledgeable student.
I'm really excited and happy to be here in this webinar. Thanks, Vanessa, for inviting me. IB is an amazing program. I've been associated with this program for more than 2 decades now. And just a little bit of a history, IB first started in Switzerland. in 1965. And then in Canada, the first IB school was opened in 1974. We have around like 175 IB diploma schools all over Canada. In Ontario itself, we have 75 schools. There are 12 private schools in Ontario which offer the IB. The diploma program rate of success with academics is far more than any other educational system. The world average of the IB passing is around like 7%, but in Canada, with a rigorous curriculum, it is more than 91%. LIA will be the first, this is our first year for going through external examinations. And as of now, we expect that the predicted grades of the students from LIA will all be above world average. IB is for any student who wishes to improve themselves academically. Students who love education, who want a better future, who want to stand out, who want the best of everything, normally end up with the IB program. It's a wonderful program. It involves grade 11 and 12. The diploma program is for grade 11 and 12. You get a full diploma, and this diploma is not only recognized by the universities, but also when you're applying for a job and there are two applicants with the same qualities, they would actually always prefer the IB student because IB students have more confidence, they're more knowledgeable than other students, and they are built throughout all different curriculums. So they're very confident in every subject field because they have to take like 6 subjects, and those are like different types of subjects, and I'll tell you about that in a bit. Other than studying the academic rigorous courses, they also are a part of CAS. And what does CAS actually mean? It means like anything to do with creativity, anything to do with action, or anything to do with service. So, you know, IB students, they stand out by helping people in growing themselves in different manner. In the past, there used to be a required number of hours, but due to COVID-19, the required number of hours have been different, and a lot of online activities have been associated with the CAS activities. I normally supervise a lot of CAS activities myself. We do have a CAS supervisor, and he's also a STEM supervisor who's going to be talking to you the next one. Students in the IB program, they actually write an extended essay, which is a research paper. And normally at a school level, students don't write research papers, but IB students, they write a 4,000 word research paper, which obviously makes them very much prepared to do any type of researches in universities. They learn the formality of writing down a research paper and researching with all the work ethic and copyright issues. What would LIA subjects look like? You will be studying a subject. It's either going to be Mandarin or English. It's language and literature. There are 6 different groups. So the second group is you have to learn a different language, and we have the best Spanish teacher around the world, Miss Miranda. She is amazing. She is going to be a Spanish teacher, and people who have no Spanish experience can enter that class. That's no problem at all. And by the end of the course, you'll be able to learn more about Spanish. You would have individual in sciences, and we have business management, or you could take information technology in a global context. For sciences, we offer chemistry, biology, physics, and computer science. We do offer mathematics, and the 6th group is the arts. I myself, I'm an artist by profession, so you will be taking visual arts. So these are the 6 subjects which they look like. Now, other than these 6 subjects, you will be writing a research paper, as mentioned, extended essay, and then there's a thing which is known as theory of knowledge, and it makes you think how things work. So how do you know what you know? It makes you ponder upon whatever you've learned and where did you get that information from. Then you are involved with extracurricular activities, talent show, sports, anything you like technically, totally up to you. IB is very strong in teaching you approaches to learning. Like, what is your approach? What type of a learner are you? And your lessons are modified based on your learning needs. If you're a visual learner or a kinesthetic learner, or you like to do things with your hand, or you are, whatever type of learner you are, IB will make it possible for you to learn. So there are approaches to learning, and then there are approaches to teaching. And in one of the most important approaches to teaching is that education is customized based on the student's need. So to make you graduate with the full confidence, not only in your subjects, but also in the core subjects, and as a person, like helping people, doing service hours and all of that, the diploma program is the best thing that you could get yourself enrolled into. One of the main benefits of students who graduate from the diploma program is that they are equipped to face the challenges in universities. Okay, when you finish the diploma program, it is more likely for you or desired university, because all universities, they recognize how much academically rigorous their program is, and it is nothing but a successful program to be in, and you're going to be building up your future. We can go to the next slide, Melissa. Okay, so what is the difference between the Ontario Secondary School and the International Baccalaureate Program? First of all, the International Baccalaureate Program is recognized all around the world. Okay, it's a 2-year course. 1 year, it's a like 10-month course, so you do get like 2 months in the summer, and you do have the spring break and 2 weeks in spring, and then you have 2 weeks in the winter. Okay, it is for people who want nothing but the best for them. It is for people who admire all cultures, all religion, and accept people with their differences. So we work in an environment which is an open-minded environment, which means that you can agree to disagree, respect every human being, irrespective of their race, culture, religion. Okay, at LIA, the IB cohort 1 and cohort 2, grade 11 and 12, they become one small family. And we're very happy together. We're always doing things together. We're always learning, exploring, experimenting, creating things together. And it's a wonderful place to be at. Universities recognize how strong this program is. And when you're taking admission, some universities, they ask you to write down, like an intro paper for why you want to be a part of that university and all that. They waive that off for IB students because of the extended essay which IB students write. New York University does not even require anything but just the transcript of IB to get their admission, because they don't have to go through the interview process. They don't have to write the research paper to get into the university. So a lot of universities, they waive off a lot of their admission requirements once they know that a student has taken the diploma program. You do have to have strong English speaking skills and writing skills. If you are in grade 9 and 10, you might start looking at taking more English classes if you need to improve yourself, because all of the subjects would require you to do a lot of research and reading and critical writing. So yes, one of the main requirements which you do need to look at is your English speaking skills. IB will teach you time management. So you will be on your toes, but you will be on your toes for the betterment of your future.
How do colleges and universities view the diploma program? How do they see this program?
Colleges and universities view the diploma program with great respect. They understand that the student has done a lot and gone through a lot academically, and not only academically, but also bringing like overall confidence when you're helping people, when you're doing different activities throughout these 2 years, because you're not just studying. IB builds you completely. It helps you to become open-minded. It helps you to have an opinion. It helps you to make this world a better place. The whole point of IB is to turn you into a future leader, and universities are totally aware of that. So they give preference to IB students when they are looking over their admissions team.
Yes, and I will just add to that, if you go onto the IB Diploma website, there is actually a list of colleges and universities that grant credit, scholarships, advanced standing for DP diplomas and certificates online. So some of these universities will actually maybe grant college credits or university credits to allow you to maybe skip some first-year courses depending on how well you did in the IB Diploma program. So there's like over 1,000 universities in North America that have these recognition policies and how they weigh it into admissions. And you can actually find that information at ibo.org. So if you're interested in finding that out. So as you can see, yes, a lot of universities recognize this program and take it very seriously into their consideration of admissions.
Okay, I just want to add that, at London International Academy, we offer the full diploma program. Like, there are many schools who offer individual subjects in IB, so you get a certificate for that course. But we are luckily one of the private schools in here who we offer the full diploma program. So if you enroll yourself at London International Academy, you will be able to get the full diploma, which is far better than getting individual certificates in individual subjects.
Yes. The next question is, what kind of student is a good candidate for the diploma program?
Anybody who wants to see a better future. And I guess we all do. We all want a better future, right? We all want to stand out. We all want to have the confidence. Even at that point, if you're in grade 9 or 10, and you feel that you don't have the confidence right now, or you feel that and you find it difficult, IB will give you many opportunities to build yourself in that manner where you will be able to speak your voice, your thoughts, your voice will be heard. And it trains you in a way, just to give a bit of an idea, like, generally in other courses, you will sit down on an exam. With IB, it's totally different. You don't have to sit down for 3 hours and write an exam. Every subject has a different type of assessment. Sometimes you might have presentations, you might have, written tasks, you might have oral tasks, you might have verbal speaking tasks. There are different types of assessments. It's not just one way of giving the assessments. Due to this variety, it helps you grow up professionally. So even if you're scared at this point in time, and I'm talking to specifically grade 9 and 10 students, that you believe that you're shy, IB will give you the confidence that you will get out of your shell and you will be able to explore the world and make this world a better place, because the target is to turn you into a better future leader. You might become the president of your country.
Yes, and again, I will just add on to that, ultimately, I think it really comes down to not necessarily, don't always think of your ability, but think of you need determination. We're looking for students that are determined to do their best, and their willingness just to be organized and have time management. And if you have those two things and you're, determined and you have your mind set on finishing this program, you will be very successful in this program. So this is not for lazy students. This program is designed for students who want to ask questions and dig deeper into what they're learning. So it's an amazing program if you want to expand your way of thinking, which will reflect in all areas of your life. So the next question, do diploma program students have time for anything beyond academics?
The thing is that the way the IB, yes, they do, okay? It all depends on time management skills. And the first thing which IB teaches you is time management skills. So when you enter the program, they will tell you that in this month you have this stuff to do, right? And if you follow that timeline, if you're good at following the timeline provided by your teachers, your educators, you will be able to have time for extracurricular. IB students, they love playing music. They love to dance. They love to hold or sponsor talent shows. We've had at LIA, before the COVID pandemic happened, we had the IB students involved in many extracurricular activities, Halloween dances, Christmas events, whatever. And they had a lot of fun. And in fact, they brought the entire school to have fun with them. So yes, IB students do have the time. It's just that you have to be good at time management. And that is one of the goals of IB, to teach you good time management.
Yes. Yeah, so the last question here, one person just wanted to find this out. So how does the IB diploma program differ from other university preparatory programs, such as the advanced placement and Cambridge? If they were deciding between those two, is there any difference?
So basically, yeah, there is. I actually used to. I am an advanced placement teacher as well. I used to, and I know the difference between the Cambridge because I've done IGCSE as well. Like I've taught IGCSEs and the Cambridge system at the same time. The difference is that the IB is a full diploma, which means it makes you perfect. It makes you an all-rounder in every single thing, in every perspective. AP makes you specialize in one subject. Okay. So basically, like you want to do AP Arts, you want to do AP Science, whatever, AP Biology, AP Mathematics, you master one subject, or you can take two APs. The maximum number of APs, as I understand, the student can take is like normally they take two, but really academically challenged students can take up to 3 or 4 AP classes, right? With the IB, it makes you become an all-rounder, and if you want to focus on a particular subject, like you want to go into science and you want to focus on biology, then 3 subjects out of the 6 subjects, they offer you higher level, which means that in those 3 subjects, you choose the higher academic course and you study that subject for more hours than the standard level subject. So it is much better. And not only with the AP, like you learn the academics, right? But with IB, you learn how to do other stuff as well. Whether you're into music, you're into art, you're into drama, you like writing poetry, you want to become a journalist, whatever you do, it helps you build your skills in all prospects which you would need to be successful at a university level and eventually at your job level.
Okay, well that concludes that presentation. Thank you so much for Bira for joining us on that, and thank you very much.
All right, see you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.